When you look at how the Avs are built and who they're going up against, what are the key areas where the Avalanche have an edge in this series?
There's two things that I see that the Avalanche can exploit, or will try to at least, against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and that's rush chances and power play. Two things that the Avalanche have been really good about all season long. And when you think about the rush, for the Avalanche, really a lot of it revolves around McKinnon and his line, but it's more than that. It's Lehkonen, it's Comfer. And then you think about the D's ability to be up in the play. You've got Makar, Taves, Byram. These are all mobile defensemen. And the only team that was able to slow down the Colorado Avalanche on the rush was the St. Louis Blues. That was it. So when you look at that combination of players against the Lightning, I think that's something that they'll be able to still have success with. And Tampa won that series against the Rangers with traffic and hard work, not rush chances. So I think this is in their favor. And then I look at the power play, Tyler. I mean, Colorado is at 31.1%. They're leading the NHL in the postseason so far, whereas Tampa Bay is at 22.6. Now, there has been a little bit of a decrease there. All right. So Colorado was at 25% in the third round against Edmonton, and then Tampa Bay was at 21.4 against the Rangers. So you would expect that to improve for Tampa with Point coming back into the lineup. Same with the rush chances. But these two areas, Tyler, I really do think favor the Avalanche. They will lean heavily on their rush and on their power play.
Yeah, it's interesting if you go back and sort of watch the goals these two sides scored. Colorado, you're right, seemed to do it a lot by freewheeling, right? Getting into the offensive zone with speed. And I'm not just talking about skating in with speed. You mentioned their blue line, their ability to just snap pucks up the ice and get into the offensive zone quickly and clear through the neutral zone in the blink of an eye. Like, it was a lot for a team like the Edmonton Oilers to handle in the Western Conference Final. Tampa Bay a little bit more structured, right? And I wonder how, one, Tampa's structure will be able to defend it, and if Colorado's going to be able to adapt a little bit, because you're right, they are tremendous off the rush, but against Tampa, is that going to be enough, or is Colorado maybe going to have to change things up a little bit? I think early in the series, with Colorado being the home team, I give them even more of an advantage. Maybe they can play the matchup game a little bit, but the adjustments throughout the series, I mean, that's where Tampa Bay killed the Rangers, right? When they got a feel for their opponent and bang, they made those adjustments